If Hollywood handed you a dream career, box office gold, critical acclaim, and zero scandals, would you risk it all just to protect one private boundary? Back in the 90s, Larenz Tate looked unstoppable. He had the range, the charisma, the clean image. Then the phones stopped ringing. No arrests, no meltdowns, just a sudden silence that echoed louder than any scandal. And that's when the whispers started floating through studio hallways. He failed the ritual. Comedian Katt Williams has long claimed that ritual begins with a black man in a dress and ends with full control. Others dismiss it as conspiracy talk, a creepy explanation masking plain old pay disparities. But tonight, we're peeling back the layers of Tate's rise, his disappearance, and his quiet resurgence. And by the time we're done, you may never look at a red carpet the same way again. Before TMZ and paparazzi, a 14-year-old kid in Chicago was rehearsing lines under a porch light while CTA buses roared past. Larenz Tate wasn't born into the industry. His father ran a trucking route. His mother worked double shifts. No agents, no head starts, just pure grind. While other teens chased clout, Tate was studying August Wilson monologues he couldn't even pronounce yet. That blue-collar mindset baked itself into his craft. He wasn't just acting, he was transforming. Then came the breakthrough. 1993, menaced the stew society. Tate's portrayal of O-Dog, a shotgun-toting teen with hot sauce on his fingers, was pure lightning. Critics called him terrifying, electric, every mother's worst nightmare, played with heart-wrenching depth. 1995, Dead Presidents. This time, he's a broken Marine, battling PTSD long before Hollywood made it award bait. 1997, Love Jones. He becomes Darius Lovehall, the poetic romantic who helped a generation believe in black love stories. 3 films. 3 completely different roles, not a single scandal. Suddenly executives start saying, "We've got our next Denzel." Then came the silence. By the early 2000s, the casting calls stopped. No DUIs, no rehab, no messy divorces, just nothing. Industry analysts shrugged, audience fatigue maybe. But fans didn't buy it. How does someone that talented vanish overnight without a trace? Even film professors struggled to point to a misstep. There wasn't one, which is why conspiracy theories crept in. Katt Williams, known for never whispering the truth, raised a challenge. Show me one black man who put on that dress and didn't blow up. He wasn't mocking fashion. He was accusing Hollywood of a humiliation test, a hidden door. You comply, you rise. You refuse, you're iced out. No formal ban, just silence so total it looks like failure. Williams even links the test to deeper, darker rituals, alleged pledges, symbolic sacrifices, private ceremonies that echo old secret society folklore. Critics call him paranoid. But each time another spotless black star disappears without cause, his theory gains steam. So where did Tate allegedly draw the line? Insiders claim he simply said, no. No dress, no submission, no deal. And that refusal came at a cost. Director Spike Lee once said, "There's room for exactly one impeccable black leading man at a time." The data agrees. Studios will bet 8 figures on white male leads by the dozen, but rarely push more than one black A-lister per era. Ask for more, and suddenly you're difficult. Tate once said, "Hollywood loves black excellence, as long as it comes at a discount." Because if more black stars start demanding equal pay, the budget structure falls apart. Keeping Tate sidelined preserved the quota and protected the margins. But here's the thing. Real talent doesn't die. It waits. In 2014, streaming cracked, the studio monopoly. Tate re-emerged on Stars' Power, playing Councilman Rashad Tate, a role dripping with ambition and danger. He stole every scene. Viewership spiked. His paycheck, once peanuts, rose with every season. Today, he runs his own company, Tateman Entertainment, funding indie projects without waiting for a green light. No, he may never headline a Marvel blockbuster, but he owns his stories, And he earns back-end points the old system never offered. And perhaps the most valuable currency of all. He never gave anyone leverage. No scandals, no leaked tapes, no hush contracts. He roams conventions, freely, unguarded. In an era where one viral clip can erase a career, Tate is untouchable, because he never gave them anything to use against him. And he's not alone. Dave Chappelle walked away from a $50 million Comedy Central deal when he felt it compromised his soul. Now he controls his content and owns his legacy. Issa Rae built Insecure from a YouTube series, then locked down a massive Warner Media deal with ownership baked in. Monique spoke up about pay inequality, got labeled difficult, and still came back swinging with a new stand-up tour. Tate's story fits the same mold. Sacrifice short-term fame, gain long-term sovereignty. So what really happened? Did Larenz Tate turn down a literal occult ritual? Or did he simply speak too honestly about Hollywood's broken math? Maybe it was both. Maybe the real reason some stars fade isn't a lack of talent, but a refusal to play by rigged rules. And that's something the system can't tolerate. You've just walked through the part of Hollywood no one puts in the press kit. The dusty corridor where pay gaps wear the mask of market value, and creative choices hide humiliating tests. So now ask yourself, was Tate punished for protecting his dignity or for refusing control? Drop your theory in the comments. No filter, just facts. Like if you value truth over trends, and subscribe for more stories Hollywood tries to bury. Tap the next video to learn how another beloved black actor faced the same unspoken blacklist and what it cost them to stay whole. Because once you recognize the pattern, you can't unsee it. And that, my friend, is where real power begins.